Hey guys, so I have just had a delivery and I'm very excited. So I've got my Auric makeup that's just arrived. So I ordered one of the glow lasts and one of the smoke reflects. So that's how they look in the box. The smoke reflect was wrapped up in that, so it was all safe in there. I've not opened it other than opening the box. They're just so pretty. So I got the shade Defiance in the smoke reflect. So that was the more goldy one and bronzy one. That's very moussey. I've not actually got any cream eyeshadows. There's the colour of that. So I got this one. I was torn between this one and Kiko, which is the kind of grey silver colour. I've got this one to begin with, so that when I go back to work, because we're on lockdown at the moment, I can wear this one still. So there they are separately, and then just over the top half of the cream is the powder as well. That's very pretty. Okay, I'm gonna have to keep the packaging for these because it's beautiful. So I have the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter for a Superstar Youth Glow. A lot of the stuff I have is on part of Samantha's recommendations, so this is her take on it. I got the shade Morganite in this, which is the lightest shade. Very reflective, glowy. So I also have, I've got shade 1 of the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter, and it seems a bit more yellowy. Definitely thinner in texture. So that's Morganite in the middle and shade 1 there in Charlotte Tilbury. Definitely going to be doing my makeup with these tomorrow, so we'll see how they work then. But I just wanted to get my first impressions on them because I couldn't wait for it to come. I don't want to get fingerprints on the bottles, ruin them. So it is the next day and I'm gonna try out the products. To begin with, I'm gonna put this all over my face as a base. So I'm gonna use my fingers. So that's just added like a glow to my skin. It doesn't feel bad on your fingers either. It's not like greasy or anything. For my foundation, I'm gonna mix the Tarte Shape Tape Hydrating Foundation and the ordinary serum foundation. So this one's in the shade 1.0 NS Very Fair, and the Tarte one is Porcelain. So I'm just going to mix them on my palette. I'm just going to go over my face now with my beauty blender. So I've just picked up a little bit more product and just going over. I'm not putting anything under my eyes because I'm going to use concealer and stuff there. Now I'm going to go in with my Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector in light medium. For under my eyes, I'm taking the Revolution Conceal and Hydrate Concealer in the shade C1 and just blending that out with my beauty blender again. To contour, I'm taking the Fenty Beauty Matchstick in the shade Amber, taking that on a e.l.f. 105 brush. For my blush, I'm taking the Milk Makeup Lip and Cheek Stick in the shade Perk on another e.l.f. 105 brush. Before I highlight, I'm just going to powder under my eyes a little bit and just bring that down over the center of my face as well. Now I'm gonna highlight, so taking the Glow Lust again, putting that on the back of my hand, and I'm gonna use a clean part of my sponge just to pick that up. So one thing I find with the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless filter is it does crease on me just under my eyes here. So I'm interested to see if this does the same thing or not. So I'm just taking whatever's left on my sponge and bringing that to the fronts of my cheeks, and I'm gonna just go over the rest of my face a little bit where I want to highlight. So looking at my skin, I think it looks very soft with the Glow Lust underneath my foundation, and then just on as the highlight as well. I think the colour is really nice. I was worried that they didn't look that light in swatches and stuff, but it just works as like a skin toned highlight like the rest of the cream and liquid highlights. It does just add that glow and glossiness. It's tacky, but it's not overly tacky like the Glossier Dew Effect highlighter or Nude Sticks Illuminati. So I'm gonna sort out my eyebrows and then we can move on to the eyes. So this that I'm using is a Colourpop E14 brush, and I have soaped up the brush so that it is stiff, so that I can do really fine little strokes. To prime, I'm going to use the KVD Vegan Beauty Shake Primer, so I'm just going to put that into my hand, just a couple of drops, and then with my finger put that over my eyelid. Samantha said that you can use these with or without a primer, but she said that she does, it's just her preference. To get rid of that, I'm just going to wipe it away, because first time I used it I tried to rub it into my hands just to get rid of it, and that was a big mistake because it's a very grippy primer, like rubbery feeling, and my hands felt horrible. So to start with, I'm going to take the cream part, taking that on a fluffy brush, and I'm just going to start off patting this onto my lid. So I'm keeping it pretty low on my lid for the time being. Then I'm going to change brush, so I'm taking this mini flat smudger brush by Royal & Langnickel and just very gently picking up a little bit of that, and we're going to wing this out. And I'm going to bring this under my eye as well. Going back in with the bigger brush if I want to smoke it out a bit more. So I'm layering up that product where I want to really create that depth. So now I'm going to take the topper colour just on my finger to begin with, and I'm going to build that up on my inner corner. And then I'm going to just use my finger to bring this across my lid. So I'm patting where I want the most impact, and then when I want to kind of blend it into the cream shade, I'm just pulling it and then kind of letting my finger pull away from my skin. I'm going to take a bit of eyeliner and just line my eye just on the outer half. And then I'm just going to go over that with the cream shade again, just to make it more of a brownie colour, because I don't have a brown eyeliner. And I'm just going back in with that brush just to deepen my lower lash line. I'm going to take a dark grey for my waterline. So this is the Mini Me eyeliner in 15 Granite by Miss Sporty. Then for mascara, I'm taking the Charlotte Tilbury Legendary Lashes Volume 2 mascara. For my lips, I'm taking the Kiko Milano Jelly Lipstick in the shade 502. I'm gonna put on some eyelashes, so I'm just gonna use these half lashes that I've cut. So this is the finished look. I'm really happy with using these and can't wait to just keep on using them. Really like the eye look that came from using the Smoke Reflect. I think they're beautiful. The cream shade in the bottom is really versatile. You can sheer it out so it's just a wash of colour, or you can really build it up to create that depth. And then the glitter shade is also really nice, really pretty, and you can do the same thing. You can do it just so that it's like a wash of sparkle, or you can really build up that glitter and the intensity. Loved using the Glow Lust because it looks great. My skin looks really nice and smooth. Hope you like this look, and I will see you guys again soon. Bye!